Okay, all right, let's see. Kind of a wacky Monday, if you ask me. All right, so now the homework for this week, there's a pattern in the questions. All right, so the first one is always a review of a question from last week, the the proportional graph thing. All right, which is also part of your quiz. Okay, if you haven't done so already. The second thing is we're gonna go over the percent proportions that we had in class last week also. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one of each and then go from there. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. All right. Let's start. I just want to make sure you see my jersey. Not that you guys haven't seen it. All right. Anyways. All right. Bob's gift shop. What happened? What was that sound? Bob's Okay. Bob's gift shop sold 600 cards for Mother's Day. One salesman, Victoria, sold 10% of the cards for the. How many cards did Victoria sell? Okay, all right. 10% of the cards sold. So what? So the question is this. Okay. So listen. So what was I saying? Yep. All right. So now, what kind of question is this? Can you think of it? What type of question is this? Type A, type B, type C? Yeah, it's a type A question. Okay. So that means what is, so the question sounds something like this. Okay. I'm not going to write it out. The question is, what is 10% of 600? Okay. Got that? So, all right. Now let's see. 10% of 600. So I'll write it out as 10% of 600, right? So, oops. I'll make that a question mark instead. All right. 600. That's 6,000. All right. So the proportion looks something like this, right? What is 10 per cent out of 600, like that. Okay. And then you can, use your calculator and solve for it. That's what I'm going to do also. Let's see. 6,000 divided by 100. That's 6,000. What? 6,000 divided by 100. All right. 60. All right. So she sold 60 cards. So 60 goes right there. Let me put that in. All right. Let's see. 60. Submit your answer. That's it. Okay, nothing crazy. All right, let's do the next kind of question for homework. Given a percent, find a whole. Okay, all right, let's see. Given a percent, find a whole thing. All right, let's see. Now, these questions don't have a particular type, literally type of question. Okay, I'll see if you can figure this out after this question. So, at a football stadium, 4% of the fans in attendance were teenagers. If there were 80 teenagers at the stadium, what was the total number? So, think of it like this, right? Right, like you say it. Remember, 4%, right? Out of how many total, right? We're looking for total is 80. Now, the other thing you could think about like this, think about is like this. Remember that part to whole ratio thing that we've been talking about in class, okay, when we're doing proportions, right? 4%. This is a percent, right? 4/100. That's 4%. Four is the part. Let me use a different marker color. Four is the part. Hundred's the whole thing. So if 4% represents 80 people, which is another part, what was the whole thing? Right? What's the total? What was the whole thing? Okay? Think of it like that. Okay? All right. So let's see. What is that? 80 times 100. So that's 8,000. 80 times 100. That's 8,000 divided by 4. That's 2,000. So 2,000. There are 2,000 people total in the stadium. Okay? Which is like nothing. All right. Okay. So hold on. Let me type that in. What was it again? 2,000. Yep, that's it. Okay, so that's it. All right, that's the homework tonight. By the way, so have you thought about like, so that was a type C question, right? So we have type A, type B. The only thing is missing is type B. Okay, percent. Okay, all right. So that's it. All right, let's stop here. Thanks for watching, and have a good night. All right, bye.
OMG, that was so good.